What's going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost back with some more Kingdom Hearts 3 footage and fun facts. I want to show you all the different enemy types that were found in the demos that we got to play. If I'm counting correctly, there should be 11 different enemies. Now, this video will feature 10 of them because one is a boss battle that we were not allowed to record. It was a creepy doll inside of the toy store in the toy box world. That I guess counted as a boss battle, and therefore we were not allowed to show it. It was interesting because a lot of the demo actually ended up being cutscenes, setting up the relationship between Woody, Buzz, Rex, Ham, and the main characters, and we weren't allowed to capture any of that. So you got to see a few of the basic Heartless and some modified enemies here in Mount Olympus. Now, obviously, this is a Mount Olympus world boss, the Rock Titan, and the main part of this demo, I feel, was just really trying to display how the combat has evolved and how mixing up the Keyblade combos really sort of enhances and adds so much variety to the combat. And then in conjunction with all of the special attacks and these big new attraction attacks like you're seeing right here with the big magic mountain that come from the theme parks, it really just kept things visually insane and also a whole lot of fun. So we'll take down the Rock Giant and then move the Rock Titan, and then move to Toy Story World Toy Box. This was one of my favorite parts of the demo because the transition from Andy's interior to Andy's exterior is seamless and with no load, and it just looked really freaking pretty. I don't know, something about the realism of this world just really looked so good, and it shows off how pretty the game can look. And I'm hoping that there are a lot of really big, vast open spaces like this, because in Mount Olympus, when you start off in the daytime, before the Rock Titan takes things dark and dreary, that looked incredible as well. Now we're inside of the Galaxy Toy Store in Toy Box World, and there are 3 different robot varieties. There's a red, a blue, and a purple. You can ride each of these, and they have a different special attack. So one has a barrage, one has a tackle, and then one has more of a missile type attack. They all can fly, they all can punch, they all can use their blaster, but you will be taking out all 3, and then you can ride in all 3, which was pretty cool. And it's not just in this one arena. There were robots found in other places in the level, and they emphasized that that was one of the main things they wanted gameplay mechanic wise in Toy Box, was this robot combat. This is probably my favorite enemy of the entire demo. This weird dragon dinosaur almost looks like he's straight out of like Monster Hunter or some Saturday morning cartoon show. It was funny because he moves so freaking stiff, but a really cool enemy to face, and the fact that they dropped a bunch in was pretty freaking sweet. I assumed this was going to be a boss battle, but instead it actually is just an enemy that they throw a bunch at you, and they're pretty good at those claw strikes, keeping you off guard and keeping you off balance. But I had my special hammer here, and we went to work taking them down ASAP. Again, probably my favorite fight and the coolest part of the demo. I was really hoping we could drive them and command them, but for now it's just the robot mechs. Into the sewers, these guys were also seen out in the streets, but just a different look at them, as well as the floating enemies there that fire down. Plus, you get to see this Astro Blaster attraction, which is, I think, the coolest one, because it's straight out of the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland and Disney World, which is pretty freaking sweet. So inside of these, did I call them sewers? No, they're air vents. These are air vents between the different toy sections of the toy store. So it's a multi-leveled, multi-roomed environment that has a whole lot of different sections. There's like a baby section, there's more of an action figure section, which is where you saw the dino monster guy. Now here we're fighting very creepy Tsum Tsum like creatures, these weird bouncy plushies, pretty darn intimidating, and then the Puppet Master Heartless, which you're seeing floating around. And those will bring us to 10 total enemies. If you go back and count, these are the 2 that make 10, and then the 11th is actually immediately after what you're seeing here. This battle led us directly to that back corner where there's a whole lot of frogs, and then one of the frogs is behaving weirdly, and eventually it leads us to recovering one of our friends, and then leading to a creepy doll where we do the boss battle. Now, this is not an enemy, but this is Wreck-It Ralph, and his summon is so freaking cool, I just had to add it in here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or anything else you want to know or see about Kingdom Hearts 3, let me know, and I'll do my best to bring it your way. Those are all the enemies, though, in the new footage and in the new demos that I played. Hope you guys enjoyed, and everyone had a day. Until next time, drink so much, all. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.